How's it going, guys? This is James from Butler Farms. We're down here in the garden today. We had a chance on this Sunday afternoon to get out here and put some tomatoes in the ground. The plan was to put in yesterday and maybe put some beans in today, but with all the rain and weather we've had over the last week, we had some other things to do around here, getting the grass cut and all that kind of thing. So we're out here after church on a Sunday afternoon getting about 30 of our tomato plants in the ground. I was going to give you just a quick how-to of how I do my tomatoes. You can see down through here now where she's standing up there with the camera, there will be tomatoes and peppers all the way up to the other side of the garden as well. You can see I put them about 2 feet apart, and again, like always, I'll have to apologize to you for all the traffic with this lake at the other end of the road, but I put them about 2 feet apart. Go ahead and space them out, come through and dig the holes, and in the bottom of the holes I'm putting just some balanced fertilizer in the bottom. Make sure that when you dig it, you can see that this one almost got too big. Had a lot of trouble this year being able to keep them under control just with the different swings and weather that we've had. We've had a lot of cold snaps and a lot of wet times where we couldn't move them out. So first of all, these have not been hardened off, and I know that that's probably going to be a big mistake, but it is kind of overcast today, so we're going to go ahead and put them out, and hopefully with all the cloud cover we're going to have this week, it'll be all right. But you can see I've dug my hole pretty deep. I've got some, I think this is triple 10 in the bottom of it, and I'm going to mix it up real good in the bottom so that the root ball is not going to be touching the fertilizer directly. And then I'm going to remove it from the cup. You can see it's got a lot of good roots on it. It's good and damp and moist in that potting soil that we started in. And you can see that I have put it very deep in the hole. And I'm going to start breaking up some of these clods and filling in around it. Now, some people like to break off those bottom leaves before they put it in the hole. I haven't found that it really matters one way or another. The soil's still good and moist. I came through yesterday and tilled it one last time, and you can see how much moisture is still in there, so that's good. We won't have to add so much water. But everywhere that you see, I've shown you this before, everywhere that you see the little hairs on the side of that stem, that's going to be a root. So the more of that you can get under the ground, the better. It's going to make a stronger plant. It's going to make a healthier plant. It'll be able to get water from a greater distance and be able to pull nutrients up out of the soil. Now, you saw how overgrown that seedling was, but by planting it deep, I'm able to get it to stand up straight. There's a lot of stem underground that's going to allow it to grow healthy and strong. On the bottom row will be our slicing and canning tomatoes, and through about right here also, and then it starts some of our Roma tomatoes down through here. Now, that's not all the slicing tomatoes I have. I just like to mix them up a little bit. I used to spend a lot of time putting tags on every tomato out here. I don't do that anymore. Even with what we don't eat fresh, whether it's a red tomato or one of my yellow, orange, or purple or black tomatoes, they all go in the same jar. I'm not real picky about it anymore. When we're canning during the summer, or when I'm canning, I don't separate them out. So we eat what we want to. We can the rest of them. I am going to grow a lot more Roma tomatoes this year, simply because I want to try some salsa recipes that I found and gotten off of other websites and other YouTubers, and see if I can't do my own salsa this year. I've got onions down here at the other end of the garden that I'm waiting to come in. Now, from about where the tomatoes end to about where the onions start, I'm going to put in beans. I didn't do beans last year. I usually just do bush beans where they come in all at one time, and I can go ahead and get them put up for the year. And then about where the onions start, once those get done, it'll be late, but I'll plant some purple hull peas. Usually I would do most of from where the camera is all the way with nothing but purple hull peas, but we've still got a lot in the freezer from last year. So I'm not going to plant as many this year, and we didn't do beans last year, so we're going to put those in. So you can see that we're going to have quite a few tomatoes out here, and peppers. As I said, the peppers and tomatoes will go on up the garden to the other side, and hopefully it'll be a good year. So I'm going to end it right there. We've got a lot to do. It was supposed to be clear today. I'm already getting sprinkled on. I've even checked the radar in the last 20 minutes, and there's no rain whatsoever on the radar, but yet here we are. It's starting to sprinkle. So we're going to get busy and try to get these in before we get wet. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate all of you watching. Until next time, this is James from Butler Farms, and we'll be seeing you.